First official night camping here in Florida. This is called the Three Lakes Recreational Area here. It's about 45 minutes or so southeast of Orlando as you start heading towards the Space Coast, back towards the Melbourne beach area where I was last week. I'm going to be staying here for the night. There are a lot of trailers parked here, like probably over 100 trailers all throughout this area. It's a huge little camping area, but they're all empty, so that's a little bit weird. Like, I can hear myself echoing off in the distance here because there is no one else around. I've seen maybe one other person in the area, maybe camped out on the other side, and then another guy that I talked to a couple of seconds ago at the main gate area, but other than that, it's pretty quiet around here. Based on what I could gather from freecampsites.net, this is kind of just used as like a hunting base, and people will leave their trailers here and then they come back and they use them on weekends and whatnot throughout the hunting season. Apparently closes down once hunting season is over in the middle of the spring, and then it's pretty much, I can imagine, just like a vacant lot for the entire summer until hunting season begins in the fall. I drove up to the other side. There's like a little gate area, and that's where I talked to that guy, and I asked him about camping for the night. Technically, this place isn't supposed to be free. From what I could gather, it was $3 a night to stay here, and then they also do like a $28 season pass for the entire year that you can get, basically just to stay here whenever you want, which is, I can imagine what these people are doing here when they leave their, their trailers here for the entire season. But he didn't say anything about a fee for camping. He said it was totally fine just to stay here. So I just turned around, I came back, and I set up over here, and this is where I'm going to stay. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I've decided to try to get as close as possible to a turkey dinner, a Thanksgiving style dinner. I've had this stovetop stuffing left over since Thanksgiving. It was a buy one get one free deal on stuffing, and we only used one box, Santine and I, so we have this other one now. So I'm going to use that, and then I bought some sliced cold cut turkey from Publix directly from the deli, so it's like really fresh, and I'm going to use that with some cranberry sauce, probably put it together in like a sandwich and see how it turns out. I think it's okay. It says to cook it for 5 minutes, but I was having issues with the pot overflowing and there being messes everywhere. I thought it was going to catch on fire at one point, so that was fun. But it tastes good, so it's probably good, right? After a couple minutes of being in boiling hot water. Definitely messy. I have so much leftover stuffing. There's also a lot of noise coming from the bushes over here and pretty much everywhere. I'm kind of scared to find out what's in there. I'm definitely not going to go looking. Rattlesnakes, alligators, it could be anything. It sounds like there's a pig coming from over there. That'd be kind of strange though. Do armadillos make pig noises? Something's making pig noises. I've got to spend some time hanging out outside the element right now. It's pretty warm in there when I was making that sandwich, but it's a little buggy out here, so I didn't want to make the sandwich outside and have like bugs landed in the cranberry sauce and stuff like that. So I ate, and now I'm just hanging out trying to cool off a little bit. It's been so hot here in Florida the past couple of weeks since I've been here. Unseasonably warm, high 80s during the day, getting into like the mid 70s at night if I'm lucky, low 70s. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I'm probably going to be using the fan on full blast and just trying to stay cool.
It's you and me together, the storm outside, and the fire's bright. Oh, and in your eye, see what's on my mind. You got me wild, turned around inside.
This campsite definitely has a very Florida vibe. Everything is like super green and lush and like swampy almost. There's a lot of animals, wild birds, and all kind of things coming through. It's pretty nice. The campsite worked out really well. It was super quiet. You can hear a little bit of road noise off in the distance. I managed to pick a site that was very close to the road. That's probably why it was one of the only open ones. But overall, there really weren't any people here. I think there might be 2 or 3 of these sites in total that actually have people staying at them, and the rest of them are just empty. place is really big. I've been walking around for a while this morning and just kind of exploring a little bit. Still haven't seen any people yet, but there are a couple of sites that have cars parked at them, so I assume that there are a few folks around here. I definitely saw a couple yesterday evening. It is pretty nice though overall for a camping area that's either free or really cheap. I still haven't figured that part out yet. It's pretty great. There's porta potties everywhere. Apparently it floods pretty badly when the rain gets pretty crazy. It'll get up to like ankle deep water just about everywhere, so I could see that being a problem, especially if you're tent camping. But other than that, it seems like a pretty great area to hang out. I will say cell service was pretty much non-existent here last night on Verizon, so I guess that was a little bit of an issue. It was also kind of nice though, because I didn't really focus on doing any work. I was able to just kind of relax, play some guitar, just take it easy for a little while. It was kind of nice to be disconnected for a little bit, and I took some pictures last night as well. That was pretty cool, some long exposure shots of the campsite and everything like that, so it was fun. If it wasn't for the poor cell service, I would consider staying here another night and just kind of hanging out for another day here and taking it easy. I don't really know how much there is to do during the day. Like I said, I drove down to that main gate yesterday and talked to the attendant for a little bit, and it looks like it's mostly just for hunting. The area is reserved as a big wildlife management area specifically for hunting during the hunting season. So I don't know if there's a lot of trails to go through there. I don't know if hiking in an area that there are a lot of hunters would be the smartest decision. So I think I'm just gonna get out of here. I want to get over to the coast. The surf's looking pretty good over the next couple of days, and then really good next week possibly. So I'm keeping an eye on it. Hopefully it works out. It's hot. I kind of just want to get in the ocean whether or not there is surf and just try to cool off for a couple days. Thanks for watching, guys. I've made it over to the Melbourne area on the coast of Florida, and it's looking like I'm going to be hanging out here for at least a little while. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.